right, everybody. I think we have at least one person in the chat. That's fine. Okay, so what we're doing tonight is pretty much, I'm just starting early to give you guys an overall energy reading. I'm just going to pull a few cards from already pre-shuffled decks that I have, just to give you guys overall energy, because most of what tonight is going to be is we might do more so yes and no types questions with our pendulum if you need to know a specific month where something special might be happening, or if you just, we have zodiac signs, days of the week, yes, no, possibly, maybe. So we have those type of answers that deal with pendulum. And we're also going to be working with the spirit box, and we may throw in a couple of cards. But for the majority of the answers tonight are going to be pendulum and spirit box answers. Okay. So I do have a card that came from a deck called the Witching Hour Oracle. All right. And I have a card here that I'm going to read from the book because I feel like it really coincides with tonight's theme, which it is a blue moon. So this is a blue full moon, and this is representing I think this says, yeah, okay, so it says the blue moon, the waning moon, which represents the crone here. It says the waning moon is the time for prediction and foresight. As the crone is up on the card, there is a skull referring to the past and how she can use that foresight in the future. Future selves are pictured ghostly around her, and the raven represents divination and awareness. So drawing this prophecy card means that it is the time to use past experiences to predict the outcome of the current state of affairs. It is also time to seek knowledge of the future or unknown by supernatural means. Ruminate on what has happened in the past and how that can likely happen again. How did you react in the past to a specific situation? Do you want to act that way again? Or is it time for a change in your path? Maybe a loved one has treated you poorly in the past and may do so again. With the current circumstances, think about that possible outcome to events that are about to unfold. Okay, sorry, I wasn't actually looking at the viewfinder, but this is the card. It's a lovely card. This is a deck by the Witching Hour Oracle, and I think it just fits perfectly with our theme, so I'm just going to put it right here. All right. And I have a couple of other cards. They're going to be just simple messages that you guys can get from tonight. So we have a spirit animal deck. So we're going to figure out what energy or what is your spirit animal trying to tell you or trying to let you know. I've already shuffled. All right. So we have the grizzly bear, which represents power. It says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength, and I never give up. I will succeed. So if any of you are struggling with something, going through, this mother bear energy represents power, and it represents being a mother to yourself. All right. So the grizzly bear energy, just if any of you have a spirit animal that is a bear or a grizzly bear or anything like that, this is what it's trying to tell you. Okay. Now let's go to the next card, which I've already pre-shuffled, which is love hacks. For those of you who are already couples, this is just something to kind of make an emphasis on. So let's see what we got. Create romance. Now I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'm just going to read some of it. It says romance is an important part of any relationship. It conjures up warm feelings of love and creates opportunities for deeper connection. Sometimes romance comes unexpectedly. Most of the time, romance requires intention and takes effort. All right. So yeah. So for any of you who are trying to spice up your romantic life, make an effort. Do something sporadic, choose different items that can be very creative and just get that enthusiastic feeling going between you and your partner here. All right. Another message. This message is going to come from the universe here. Let's see what it says. Those you love you. All right. So it says to be beautiful in the eyes of another. Simply forget they're watching. I like that one. Just simply forget they're watching. Do you notice that whenever you pay a lot of attention to things, that's when you don't get the attention you're looking for? But when you just say, you know what, I am what I am, and I'm going to leave it at that, that's when you get the attention that you've been wanting all the time. So it's not really about being desperate. All right. So here we have another message, and it says, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? All right, so I'm just going to read a little bit of this. It says, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in a certain relationship or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experience a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking right now? take time to play and let go of any produce. And let go of the need to produce anything. All right, so this is more like a carefree type of card. All right, so those you guys, those are your messages for today, just an overall energy reading. I'm going to go ahead and start answering some questions. Now, I think that my buddy should be coming on pretty soon, and we're going to start bringing out the spirit box and, pendulum questions and stuff like that. But I will answer a couple of questions until she gets here. So let me put my stuff up. And as soon as she gets here, as soon as I see her get here, I'll go ahead and let her into the chat. Hold on. Let me put my stuff up. I hope you guys are having a great Halloween night so far. Okay. All right. Okay, so for most of the questions, we're not doing any donations tonight, as you can see. All the questions tonight are just going to be picked at random. If I'm drawn to your question, I'm just drawn to your question. If you didn't get your question answered, then I just didn't see it, or I probably just wasn't drawn to it. All right, so for right now, until Kitty gets here, I'm going to go ahead and do just regular tarot readings. Let's see. You said, Luna Moon said, yes, you have a baby bear, Luna Moon. Cool. I'm glad. So that must have resonated with you. All right. So let me just go through and speak to everybody first, because I see that there's a few people here. There's 4 people here. All right. It says, okay. Hey, Emily, Stella Moon and Luna Moon. We got Stella Moon and a Luna Moon. Are y'all cousins? And Penelope. Good. Happy Halloween to you too, dear. Okay, so it looks like, what's up, Austin and Julissa? Hi, Julissa. All right, so that's everybody that's in here for right now. We're going to go ahead and start answering some questions. Let's see. Let's do Emily. Emily, you were the first person here. You're always the first person here, Emily. You be beating everybody out. Emily, are you still here? Let's see if you're still here. Most of the time, you're still here. Stella Moon, we're going to save your question for one of the pendulum answers, okay? Luna Moon could be my distant cousin. She could be. Okay, so Emily says, how is S the Capricorn feeling seeing me do good without him? Wow, I can tell you're definitely doing good without him, because we got the 10 of Pentacles here. So let's see. You know something? Oh, okay, go ahead. Let me just finish. Hold up. Because they must be in a place of need right now. You know something? The overall energy on the back of this deck. Look, this is the 6 of Pentacles. It's about giving. So the overall energy is like, they're watching you. They're seeing that you're doing really good. All right. And obviously you're doing good, because I have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about earned successes, and that have been, it's past being earned success. It's about, once you start bringing in success, it's like it just doesn't stop, because you have produced something that just keeps on rolling in the money, something that no one can really take away from me, because it's inherited. It's inherited. Okay, so obviously what I'm feeling like, shit, he might get ready to start like asking you for a favor, because he sees that you have money now, okay? And then look, we got the Knight of Pentacles here too. They see that you're not stopping with this either. They see that you work hard, and they see that you deserve everything, because the Knight of Pentacles is the person that they have a plan. They stick to the plan. They know that you're focused, and they know that you're very serious. And they're almost intimidated to come and interfere with that, okay? And I see that they must be having a really hard time, because look, I have the 8 of Cups, and then I have the 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles is about being in need. So it's like saying they're almost in need, or they're at a state of lack right now. And also, not only are they at a state of lack, but they're almost ready to give up. They're ready to walk away from what it is that they have going, because what they have going is, I don't know, it's like they're very busy. They have a lot. They're unorganized. I feel like things are unorganized for them. They kind of want to walk away from what it is that they have going. They probably don't even want you to see what it is that they have going. They really have to control themselves, okay? The Strength card says that they really have to control themselves. It's kind of like, yeah, like they want to run away because I see she's running. Okay. Now, I think it also pushes them to want to drive towards getting something of their own, because it's like once they see you're doing good, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to try to one up her and I'm going to try to do good too, because I want her to feel the way I feel. I'm just saying people feel like that sometimes. But for the most part, I think that they think about this often, okay? And I think they had a feeling that you would do good. In the back of their mind, they had a feeling that you were going to do good with the High Priestess here. All right, so that's pretty much how they're feeling. They may be tempted to ask you for help or either take pointers from you with the Six of Pentacles, because they see that you are hard at work with the Knight of Pentacles. They had it in the back of their mind that you were going to be very successful, but they had no idea that the success would continue to roll in the way it is for you. And I see that this success is going to be something that's long-term, something that's not going to stop. And it seems as if you guys are going to be like, as you go up in success, he goes down, or this other person may seem to go down in success, because I have the five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here. So it's like they're just getting farther and farther in their bullshit, and they're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and they need to take control of it. They need some of this Knight of Pentacles energy here, this organized, constructed energy here. They just lack that right now, and I really feel like they could be jealous of you because you have that. It's not necessarily the fact that you have the money that's flowing in endlessly, or the success that's flowing into you endlessly. It's more so about the drive that you have. They didn't expect you to have the drive. They expected that you would do good, but they didn't expect it to be this good. But anyway, I feel for the most part, overall energy ended the card reading, ended with the Strength card. So they basically just want to, it makes them want to push to do something too. They want to have something that you can look at and be like, see, I'm doing good too. That's that one upper energy. That's what I call it. But anyway, so Emily, I hope that you were there to watch that. I'm going to go ahead and pick another question. I don't know if she got my, I guess she's supposed to be coming. We're supposed to have started at 7 o'clock. Let me see. Let me get off the channel real quick and see if I can text her to see if she's coming. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to see if she's here, if she's coming. I didn't see her in the chat anywhere. I just Facebook called her. Maybe she's coming in the chat pretty soon. I don't see her yet. Oh, you just popped back in? Okay. Well, that's great. I didn't see you at first. Yeah, but I went ahead and read you. If you didn't see all of it, go ahead and rewind. So you like the music? You can hear it? I just did that for myself. I was going to do spooky Halloween music, but I was like, nah, because that puts me on edge. Who all watches scary movies in here? Do y'all watch Halloween movies? I used to. I don't really watch them as much anymore. Yeah, Emily Rose. Yeah, I hope that resonated for you. And thank you for coming to the chat. I'm going to go ahead and answer somebody else. I don't know where Kitty is tonight. So I guess, but just know that we're not really taking donations. Everything is going to be picked at random. And if someone does happen to donate, it's just going to go to the support of the channel, okay? All right, so let's see. These cards look wonderful. Which deck are you using? Yeah, so this is, hold on, let me go get the booklet for you because I forgot actually. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I did a review over this deck actually. This is called the Book of Shadows Tarot. It's the As Above, So Below. This is the deck that I'm using. It's called So Below. It came with two. See, this is like pictures on the first deck that it came with. The illustrations are a bit different. Illustrations look like that on the first deck, but then the deck that I have right now, the illustrations are more so like this. So yeah, it's a nice deck. As Above, So Below, Book of Shadows. Okay. So let me go ahead and that's great. She's still not here yet. She, you know what? She probably forgot. I bet you she don't forgot because sometimes she forget about the oh, it says she's backstage. Okay, let me go ahead and let her in. Okay. Right. Kitty. Okay, Kitty,
I'm
can you hear me?
here. I have a connection issue. Can you hear me?
Were you having some connection issues?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can. All right. So, Kitty, what deck are you using? I was just talking about the deck that
Okay.
I was using tonight. The Book of Shadows is what I'm using.
I
And
am
then I'm also
using.
using Oracle cards, the Witching Hour Oracle. Oh,
I'm
Fortune.
only
Ah,
going to
perfect.
use the fortune card,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my charms. So I have a pendulum board and a charm board. So I'm gonna pull
Okay.
charms and one card.
All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I just have my pendulum here and I'm going to use my pendulum. And I hope that you guys can see the letters on this pendulum here. But pretty much from now on, like I said, you guys, we're not taking any donations. Basically, all we're doing tonight is just just to give us answers that can be answered with a pendulum or like be provided with just a few cards. Okay. Um, and then after, I think after about like 7:40 or 7, we'll try to do a little bit of a spirit box session too. So let's go ahead and start picking some questions. You said, do you ever mix together? Yes, I do. I do. Yeah, the Book of Shadows. Yeah, I do read with them mixed together. But for right now, I've been using the other deck for like personal readings for myself to connect with my spirit team and all that stuff. So, all right. So let's see. Is there another question? Okay, so does anybody have any pendulum answered questions? Anybody? Something that's not in super, super depth or detail. I think I saw one earlier.
Dying to use it.
Everybody wants these long, drawn out as detailed readings, I see. That's cool though. I mean, we could save it for another day though. But tonight is just, pendulum and probably spirit box and let's see. You said Stella Moon, you. And you said you posted. Post it again, honey. You're very welcome. I did a reading for Emily while we were waiting for you, while you were backstage. Go ahead and post your question again.
So are you getting lots of treats or just tricks for
Nobody's
Halloween?
came to my door where I live at. No, I think that nobody's came to my door because I think that everybody, oh, you have a skull too. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring out my skull as well. But no, nobody's come to my door because I don't think we're doing Halloween this year over here. Okay.
I don't think we are either. But it's cold.
Yeah.
It's like 36 degrees.
Shit, it was looking pretty today where we was. It was just freaking cold. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do Luna Moon's question. I have found it. Luna, you want to ask, can you please ask when the Scorpio will reach out to you? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull just a couple of cards and I'm gonna use my pendulum to see if there is a day of the week that's specific or a number of the month that may be specific, okay? I'm just gonna pull out some cards. We'll see if they'll reach out first of all. Thank you, Spirit Team, guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown. Definitely connect to the Spirit Team of Luna Moon. All right. When will Scorpio reach out? When will they reach out? Okay, so we'll go over these cards in just a second. I'm going to set them to the side. All right, so I'm going to do your pendulum really quickly. All right. When will Scorpio reach out to Luna Moon? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that there's a day between a Tuesday and a Friday that is going to be very significant. And I'm also getting the number 9. Okay. So it literally could mean the 9th of the month, or either a Tuesday, between a Tuesday and a Friday. All right. So let me just go ahead and read the cards really quickly. Now, I did ask, was he going to reach out? And the Knight of the Page of Wands says that it's kind of like, yes, it's like I have the intention to reach out. Okay. And then the Eight of Pentacles says, right now, I'm trying to get some things in order. I'm a little bit busy. I'm preoccupied. And this is a really important thing to me that I need to do. But I have to get this done because this is a wish fulfillment. This is something I've been working at. And Nine of Cups just pretty much means that you are on my mind. And this is what I'm doing right now is a really important thing for me. Nine of Cups, I want to, my wishes are also to connect with you as well, but it's just going to take some time. Basically, Eight of Pentacles, just give me time to work on what it is I'm working on. Let me finish what I'm doing. That's kind of like what your person is saying, okay? And so the 9th, like I said, was an important day. And then between Tuesday and Friday is an important day, okay?
And I got the unicorn. This is good luck. It's a good luck card, but it's a unicorn, so it's like single. You know, 1 would be important. So I don't know if it's going to be 1 o'clock or 1 p.m. or the first of the month. But it's good fortune and friendship. So it's good luck. However, on the charms, he's anchored. Your person is anchored in work right now. That's their primary focus. I have the anchor, and it's fallen upon the work here. And it's in between work and finances. So they're more focused on their money right now. So you may have to ride solo. The horse is falling upon self. So it's like, just take a look at yourself. You may have to ride solo for a minute. But the love itself, there's a love for travel here. So you two will be going places together, and it's the infinity sign. So it's kind of like, it's long term. But the unicorn, so it's good luck. He'll reach out eventually. It may be a week, a day, a month.
Awesome.
That's all I have.
So that I'm telling you it resonated. I think it resonated for you because I could definitely tell that your person had some other obligations that they were into right now. But the Nine of Cups, to me, it just says that, you are a part of, of one of the things that they want to indulge themselves in as well. So just be patient with them and let them finish doing what it is they have to do. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out another question. Hey, when do you want to start on the pendulum box? So how loud is it? Can you, is there any way that you can play it, or like, I don't know if the volume, it would be an issue, but if it were to play just freely in the background, would that be an issue? Or, I mean, we could keep a lookout for any keywords that might pop up randomly, or.
It's really loud. So I thought I'm going to turn the volume down and let it sweep through for that first, because you know how it needs to sweep through.
Yes.
So I'll start it. I'll mute myself here so that you don't hear all it goes beep beep.
Yeah.
That's when spirit is connected. So I'm going to mute my mic.
Okay. And if you want to, like, if you hear it say a word while we're muted, just let us know. Just tell us, let us know, because that definitely may have something to do with, may resonate with someone. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pick the next person. Let's see. Thank you, Luna Moon. Okay. And then now we have her cousin, Stella Moon. Luna Moon and Stella Moon. Okay. It says, do you have a secret admirer? And how could I know something about him? Okay. Let's find out. Does Stella Moon have a secret admirer? And let's find out something about your secret admirer. Stella Moon have a secret admirer. Let let me get a little bit more information on this. It might be out of work. Okay. I'll set these to the side, hon. Okay, it looks like you do. I don't even have to use the pendulum. Honestly, it looks like you do. Let's see. Is there anything we need to know about Stella Moon's secret admirer? Any numbers or any specific days? Is there any time this person is going to make a move? If there's anything specific that we need to know? Okay, right away, I'm picking up on Capricorn energy. And the month of February is an important day. An important month. Okay, so it's either Capricorn or Aquarius energy. Okay, February might be an important month. That might mean when they're going to reach out to you. The cards tell me that you basically do have somebody. Right now, the overall energy for this was the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Pentacles to me just means that they are hella busy with some stuff. Okay, it's like they're trying to balance out a lot of things right now. Okay, I think that your person, okay, I said Aquarius energy, and now I have the King of Swords here. All right, so they may be an Aquarius. I think that they're trying to make a really important decision right now, and they may be, I think they have a new project on the horizon. But, okay, because you see the King of Swords is like trying to convince someone or whatever, or they're like going through the statistics in their head before they make the move, which is the Page of Wands here. All right, now I see we have a transition card. So this could mean that they could be transitioning within their job right now. This is just some keywords or key factors that you need to know about your person or your secret admirer. They may be in between jobs because we have the Six of Swords, which represents transition, and then our Eight of Pentacles is reversed. So they literally might be in between jobs right now, but I do sense that once that state is over with, probably February, remember I said February was a specific month. February may be a time where the Nine of Pentacles is going to take over for them. Nine of Pentacles just means that they're going to have the success that they've been yearning for, that they've been working hard for, that they've been building up all around them. So I think that your person definitely has some things going on with them, but I think by February is when you might be able to make a contact with them. And Kitty, you want to add anything to that? Kitty? Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
You were and
I'll tell you what I heard in the background was Bella. Is there a Bella in here by chance?
Bella. Well, her name is Stella. We're on Stella, so that might be significant. I don't know if there's a Bella in here, but her name is Stella. So.
Okay.
So video is
Video test. The card that I pulled for you, Stella, is that you will receive news from afar.
You're like so you're
You're going to get lucky. Things might be up in the air. What is this? Oh, you might receive a flower. But and then we have the arrow. So that's like Cupid's arrow. So I would say yes. You have a secret admirer.
Yeah. And you know something else that I'm thinking about? When I said February, you brought up the Cupid's arrow. That kind of reminds me of Valentine's. So with February being a significant time of the month, I'm wondering if this could be something dealing with Valentine's. Okay, let's see. Do we have any more?
Could very well be. Maybe that's when they'll reveal themselves.
You said a ghost box. That's neat. Yeah, GAP. So we got a ghost box, a spirit box. And so, like, we're just waiting on it to say something that might be significant to anybody. You guys can listen to. Let me close my mouth.
I'm trying to call in your mom.
I know. I would love for that to happen. I've got my white candle lit here too. I've got my candle lit, and I set up my ancestor altar. I should have taken a picture of it. Let's see.
I heard the name Richard, if that's significant to anyone.
Drink.
Yeah, if that name's significant to anyone,
What this
please post it. The name Richard.
Short. Favorite. Here's let.
Okay, so let's see if I'm going to ask another question real quick.
Yeah. So, got it. The comes. You're
Okay, it says, hi, Richard. Is that RS your secret admirer? Is that what you mean? Does anybody have any questions?
Richard, is that RS? I don't know.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Julissa. Julissa, are you here?
No. So
Because I don't see any questions that present. What's up, Jennifer? You can ask a question if you like. Anybody could. We're trying to do pendulum readings. Mostly pendulum readings and readings that can be answered with a pendulum or with cards, like when will or who is and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to go with Julissa. Okay, Julissa asked, what is blocking her from finding her secret admirer? So that's not really a lot of pendulums, but maybe the charms and like a couple of cards can tell us something. I'm just going to pull a few cards for you, Julissa, if you're still here. Okay, what's blocking Julissa? Okay, you're still here. What's blocking Julissa from finding a secret admirer?
Vinny? That means
If you're
anything.
ready, you can start talking too. Okay, Julissa, I'm going to tell you what I believe is what might be blocking you. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is about clarity. So I think that there's a lack of understanding of what this person likes or what this person likes to talk about. And there might be another person in the picture from somebody. It may be your person has another person, or maybe you might be dealing with someone, or there might be somebody who's just not quite out of the picture with the Two of Cups here. All right. Also, I have two. If you pay attention to my cards, I have two calendars in here. One says October 31st. That's kind of ironic because that's today. You can see that it says October 31st on her calendar. And then right here, there's another date. So I'm thinking that the timing is just not right yet. They have something that they're trying to do. The Five of Wands kind of represents like a deadline to me. And so does the Emperor. They have something they need to get done in a certain deadline. And there's also probably a potential person that's already in the way or not quite out of the door with the Two of Cups here. All right, but King of Wands says that they're going to take the time to kind of make a final decision that they can be proud of and stand in with confidence here. Okay? So that's pretty much what I sense this might be blocking you from getting your secret admirer. Not all of you. All right. So, Kitty, if you want to add anything to that?
Yes. Let me turn this down a minute.
Sorry.
I have air and earth, so it's like a mental blockage. Maybe it's communication. It says seek a union of mind and spirit. And then we have earth energy. So maybe you're not grounding yourself. Maybe you need to get out in nature and nurture yourself, your spirit. It says utilize logic, reason, and common sense. So something mental, it's a mental block. You will be guided through the darkness. So even don't let it get you down. If I don't know who your secret admirer is, do you know their secret? So they will reveal themselves eventually. They'll come out of the dark, but don't let it get you down in your feels. Let me see what the charms have. What's most important that you need to hear right now about your secret admirer? What's blocking you? Let's see. Well, family is what I have the tree, and this talks about legacy. It's to me is the family tree, and that falls upon love. So it could be just your roots, could be a blockage for you. What you need to pay attention to the signs, and that falls upon self. So what do we have here? We have a mask. Are we protecting ourselves with work? Maybe this person is somebody whom you work with closely to. You see them through the glasses at work, well, dealing or the bank, because this is finances. So you see them, and I have the yin yang sign here, if you can see here, and that's also falling upon work. So I think that the balance or the union, it's somebody that you know that they're hiding behind a mask at work, whether it's they mask themselves by with their career, but I think it's like the unveiling. That's why you're a secret. Does your boss have a crush on you? A coworker? Seems like a coworker.
Yeah, so while Kitty was talking, I used the pendulum really quick because I asked, is she going to meet this person? Is this person going to connect with her this year? And it said no, and then it slightly turned to March. So I'm feeling like March or in the spring. And oh God, you know something? I just thought about it. I wish I could find that card again now. I've shuffled. But that one of the dates that were circled on there, I believe was it June? I don't know what date it was that was circled on there, but I believe it was probably the summertime or the summer solstice or something. So I'm feeling like when it's warm, and March is a significant month for you, towards you and with the connection between you and your secret admirer. So yeah, so I think it's not going to be this year. Well, this year is probably over. It's pretty much over with. So, and how do I sound? Can you guys hear me just fine? Because Luna Moon said that my voice connection is really bad.
I hear you just fine.
You guys can hear me good. So I'm not like doubling back or anything, double voices or anything. Okay. Hi, Casey.
Hello,
Hi,
Casey. Spirit Order.
Okay. Yeah, you said you assume next year. Yeah, that's what I assume too, that it's next year, probably at the springtime. All right. So let's go ahead and is there anyone else who has?
How do you know you have an admirer?
Yeah, how do you know that you have an admirer? I want to know that too. You just act, you just feel it, in your bones. I'm thirsty.
We do, Pocket.
Okay, so Casey, you had a question. You said, what does spirit have to tell you? Okay. Casey, spiritual partner. What does spirit have to tell Casey? You're dealing with some addictions. Probably food addictions. Or maybe it's just trying to gain better control over your desires. Let's see. Okay, so Casey, I have some cards for you, and I'm sensing a lot of competitive energy with you, okay? And it's not necessarily competition with anyone else. It literally might be just for yourself, okay? Because I'm looking at this Five of Swords. It's like you want to come out on top. You have high expectations. I'm saying that because it's really surrounded by good cards. Normally, the Five of Swords, when you have it, and if it stands alone, if it's next to some really ugly cards, it can be read in an ugly way. But the cards that it's next to are Justice card and the Eight of Wands, positive movement forward. So what I'm sensing is that you have an achievement that you're trying to get to, okay? But in order to get to this achievement, you have to let go of like anything that's like there's some things that might be holding you back, okay? Because we have the Devil card, and in this Devil card, which I absolutely love, this Devil card, it has sweets and sugars and cakes and ice creams and all the yummy stuff that is not good for your body. So it may be the fact that you might be just having a struggle with staying away from certain diets or having to like get in control of your health. I don't really sense anything bad, but I sense that you could be changing your eating habits some kind of way or somehow. And I sense that the Wands card, meaning that you're moving towards a healthier balance because now we have the Justice card here. Okay. So that's you taking your time to nurture yourself after working really hard. Looks like she's taking off her shoes after a long day's work. So it's like you taking the time out to nurture your body, not just your mind, but your body as well, and feeding it the things that it needs to be fed. And I see that with the Eight of Cups, it's like you deciding like this is past due. It's like I should have been walked away from whatever is holding me back. That way I could come out victorious. I could have came out victorious a long time ago. So it's like saying there's something that you need to kind of gain control of, dealing with any types of addictions or temptations and things of that matter. So I do see that those addictions and temptations will no longer taunt you. And whether it's dealing with food, whether it's dealing with other things, it doesn't matter. There's something there that you could stand to walk away from and never return. And it's past due. So go ahead and start making that move because I see that eventually you will come out on top, Casey. All right. What do you have, Kitty?
I have that your luck will soon change. You have the Black Cat. It's you have to deal with your emotions. Emotions are at their peak, so try not to get too overly emotional. And then I have the King, which is dealing with authority and diplomacy. And this just may be how you're carrying yourself when you need to come from more of your emotions than than being authoritative. But your luck is soon going to change. And what I have here is there's something, it's just amazing to me. We have the bird and the tune. So something, either you need to write music, because this is for yourself. There's a song that you sing, there's a something that you hear that you write. It has to do with music. So music will help bring out those emotions, I believe. And then we have a dragon on top of love. So that's masculine energy, very fiery energy there. You got a lot of passion in your cards last night, but your luck, you have the horseshoe here, and that's falling upon travel. So I see that like maybe you need to, get your groove on, get traveling, find a destination, go somewhere. And it's like take time to smell the roses. Also fell upon travel. And then your finances also deal with the emotions, because we're pulling the mermaid, but mermaids are very magical. So I think that if this is a time for you to dive deeply into your pocket and take a trip somewhere, but make sure that you deal with deal with your emotions, because that could be a blockage to finances for you. And that's what I have for you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey, for asking a question. Does anybody else have a question that we can use to pendulum with? Hey, Ilda. Hey,
Hi, Miss Ilda.
Ilda.
We have the spirit box out, Ilda.
Yeah, we got a spirit box going. Well, it ain't mine, it's hers, but I said we got our spirit box. Okay, so does anybody have any questions that that can kind of, you said GA Peach posted one. Okay, let me see. GA Peach.
And yeah, we get that's from it will fall water. Right. Long up.
Go ahead and repost it, GA Peach. It's hard for me to find through all this stuff. Oh, here we go. I see it, GA Peach. I'm sorry, honey. I see it. Okay, so GA Peach asks, will RS reach out soon? Let's find out. Let me just go ahead and do my pendulum first this time. We'll find out if they'll reach out soon or not.
Brand.
Will RS reach out?
Is there an Ashley here?
We get helpful. This the number heard. Some I did.
Okay, so I have. Okay, so I have the first. It said no. It was swinging towards no, and then it started swinging towards Friday. And to me, when I saw Friday and I saw March, so I feel like that is a significant month for you. To me, March is really not soon, but Friday could be, you know, that it could be soon, but it could be literally just saying on a Friday in March, because it did say no soon no. So I'm just gonna see what's the hold up for RS reaching out, and what is it? What will be discussed, or what do they have to say? What's on their mind? What they're thinking? Is there anything that they have to be discussed? Needs to be discussed? Needs to be discussed. Just want to talk about. Yeah. Okay. So remember, I told you that no, that they're not probably going to reach out right now. For some reason, I got the 3 of Swords here. So there is definitely some devastation that's going on, taking place with this person. Okay. I'm also sensing that sometimes when I see the 3 of Swords, I think of 3 different. It's like a multitude of energy that could be causing the heartache or the distraction of what's going on with this person. Right now, they're dealing with something very heavy on the heart to them, okay, with the 3 of Swords. So that may be why this contact problem is going to be kind of delayed here, okay? And then also on top of that, we got the 6 of Wands here in reverse. So I'm thinking that somebody's dealing with some negative attention, or either somebody like literally they're dealing with someone probably who said something very hurtful, or maybe they heard news that might have been really hurtful, because we have the 3 of Swords, and then reverse we have the 6 of Wands. Usually 6 of Wands is about when it's upright, it's about having something that you're striving for, and then you get congratulated or you get recognized for that. But because it's reversed, I'm feeling like they're getting the wrong recognition, or they're getting recognized for the wrong thing, or negative attention. And this attention is causing their heart to be heavy. All right. I do see with the King of Wands and the King of Swords that they're going to pretty much get their head back on straight, and they're going to reignite that flame to get back out there and shake off the worries in their heart right now. But I see that with the Knight of Pentacles, they still are going to be really preoccupied before they can get on with the plan that they have. Okay, they have the desire to reach out to you. The King of Swords says that they will, but for right now, with the Knight of Pentacles being in reverse, this is like saying that right now they have other obligations. They can't complete the journey right now. Okay, so yeah, sorry, that probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, but right now they're dealing with something. That's what it sounds like to me, that they're dealing with something. Okay, but I think that this person will eventually reach out. Yeah, Kitty, if you have anything to add to that.
Yes. What I have for you is the forces of nature favor you. So it's the green man. So get out in nature, but like this, you don't have to force anything. It's going to happen naturally. So he will be reaching out, and a sly and subtle approach is needed. So you have to, be a little slickster and just kind of lay back and let him come to you naturally.
That was crazy. You said lay back,
Don't
and then I got
don't force the issue or try to press him.
All right. Thank you, GA Peach. Hopefully that resonated for you, and thank you for asking the question. You can't hear me, GA Peach? So is it who can't hear me? Because I hear some people say that they can hear me, and then I hear some people say they can't hear me. Oh, okay, you said it was just hard to hear over the spirit box. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, how about we'll just save the spirit box session for Kitty. How long do you want to stay on tonight? How much time you got? How much energy you got to donate?
Oh, I don't. I have time.
Okay. Is it okay if we stay on for another 40 minutes?
I've got time.
Is it okay if we stay on for another 40 minutes then? Because
okay,
I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm going to do a couple more questions, and then we'll just let the spirit box play, because obviously, people can't really hear me over the spirit box, and I think you did mention that, because you did say it was pretty loud. So, okay. So, is anybody else have a question? Does anybody have a question? Oh, well, Ilda, if you want to give a donation, it's fine, but we're not really doing any type of like these all the questions are picked at random. Nobody gets priority. That's why I said we're not doing donations tonight. But if you want to do donations, the donation is just going to go to support the channel. I didn't post Kitty's link, but Kitty, if you want to post your in the link in the link description box or something, not in the link, but in the chat box. Yeah, we're not really taking any donations tonight. It's just, picking what we like, what we want to answer, honestly. You say there are no kids over there, but you got candy just in case. There are people trick-or-treating over there? Okay. Okay, so since nobody else has any questions right now, let's go ahead and get some divination going. Let's listen to this spirit box and just hear what do we hear, since ain't nobody trying to ask no questions that are for the pendulum. Hi, Fatima. How are you, honey? Fatima, what we're doing tonight is basically we're just doing pendulum readings and pendulum answers, tarot, and spirit box. So if you have a question, kind of make sure that it's something that can be answered with a pendulum, like yes or no, or when will, those types of questions, okay? But for the most part, we're just listening for the spirit box and doing pendulum answers, okay? So if you have a question, go ahead and ask it, and we'll go ahead and get to it. We'll listen to the spirit box.
Judy, what's your mom's name?
Well, her name is Lorraine. Her Muslim name was
Your eye.
this is the kitty that she gave me. She gave me this kitty when I got my first car.
I like that.
This is the bottle of perfume that I gifted her. I think it was EKNY. So this is like EKNY. It's my favorite. Okay, we got some questions. We got a question from Ilga here. And we got a question from Fatima, and we got a question from Ilga. Are we waiting? Did we walk there?
Let me bring it.
Point.
Okay, so I I ended up muting Kitty's mic just for a little bit, but Kitty can continue listening to it in case she hears something. Let's see.
Oh. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
That's okay. Yeah, you said it was loud, and I had two people who had a question that we can do with a pendulum. And if you wanted to, I could have just muted the mic, and then you could have kept listening to it if you wanted to. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Fatima. Fatima had a question. She wants to know, when will she find a new apartment? Okay, when will she find a new apartment? All right. First of all, let's see. We'll do the cards first. Let's pull a couple of cards. What do we need to know about Fatima finding a new apartment? What does Fatima need to know about finding a new apartment? So it's pointing towards the end of November and sometime in the start of December. So, okay, so I'm going to say that November is a significant month for you, and beginning of December is a significant month as well. Okay, so what I have here, overall energy, is the Tower card. All right, so there's definitely going to be something, either whether it be news or this just means that there's definitely going to be an ending. Um, let's see. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so it's like we have the Three of Wands here. And if you can look in this picture, it looks like she's waiting on some news, some very specific news. So Three of Wands is about waiting. It's about being patient until you can hear back. All right. And it looks like the news that you get, you see how she's on the phone and she broke something. Whatever the news was that she heard, it was very shocking to her. Okay. So this means that there's going to be some significant news, or there's going to be some like really shocking news or really shocking statistics or things that you did not expect to come about when getting this apartment. Okay. Oops. I do sense that because we have the Six of Pentacles, so this means that this is going to be like either someone is like really looking out for you. Like when I think of the Six of Pentacles, I think of like, dang, there's a guardian angel, somebody who is looking out for you. Because if you see, that line is long, and the apartment, it could mean that there's a big long waiting list for any potential people who are looking for an apartment. But I feel like you get to skip ahead of the line, or some new opportunity becomes available to you through like a guardian angel, so to speak, a guardian angel, whatever. You see how this person is like getting a gift from someone different while everyone else has to wait in line. So definitely. And then the Eight of Wands. So positive movement forward here. So I think that this means that it could be soon, something could come available. Could be shocking news. And the news that you could hear with the mailman here could be very shocking with this Tower card. See how she's dropped something? So, oh, and then I'm sorry. And then the overall energy is the Two of Wands. So basically it's telling you to continue looking, all right, continue planning, keep your hopes up, because I feel like this is going to be something to come very soon. Like I said, the end of November is very significant for you. End of November, beginning of December, those months are very significant. And I think that you're going to hear from someone very soon, okay? If you have already applied. That's what I'm suspecting, that you've applied, because we have news to be delivered with the mailman here. All right. So that's what I have for you. Ilda, yes, it is pretty cool. I really want to just do like spirit sessions, but I know people have questions. Okay, Kitty, go ahead, hon.
What I have for you is that this is a close friend acts on your behalf. So
Ooh.
a good friend of yours is going to either talk to somebody about an apartment, get the information, direct you in a certain way, and you can trust this friend. But there is a blockage. It says a barrier keeps you from your goal, and it's like the Golden Gates. So there's something that's blocking the entry of you finding a new place. What I have here is like for yourself, it's like you're jumping down the rabbit hole. We got the bunny in the decked out dress, the little where's the bunny from? Down the rabbit hole, Alice in Wonderland. But what I have here, which is more significant, that goes along with the cards, is the tree, and it's falling upon the friendship card. So this is somebody that you can trust. This is a person that you probably known all your life, or at least consider this friend family. So it would be things are up in the air. It could be due to like some travel plans or something. But you're the driver. You are steering the wheel. These aren't really falling upon anything. So that's what I have, is that a friend is actually going to be the one to help you out. They're going to have either the information, or it could even be a roommate situation. I don't know, but it's somebody that you know and you trust. And I'm not sure what the barrier is here, but you might know. It could just be finances.
Yeah,
Or
I definitely understand that.
the time of the nation.
All right, Fatima, thank you for asking your question, honey. Good luck to you and your apartment endeavors. Okay, so let's see. So Ilda, you had a question. You said you wanted to know, did your dad go to the doctor? Okay, let's find out. I'm gonna Kitty, you want to use your pendulum, or oh, you didn't have a pendulum. You had the charms. Okay, I'm sorry.
I
Okay,
have one.
You have one? Do you want to use the pendulum and then let me do the tarot? Sure.
Did your dad go to the doctor? Why you don't just ask your dad? Hilda. Did Hilda's father go to the doctor? Let's see. Did Hilda's father go to the doctor? I don't think so. It's going for the no, but it's also these two here are unclear, but it was headed toward the no, so the no direction. Shame on your dad, and you call and make sure and see if he went to the doctor. Pick up the phone, Hilda. Pick up the phone.
One more card. Let's back into the doctor. Okay, so
Fatima, there's the barrier, the language.
Oh, you just moved to Germany. Oh, you can't speak the language. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the barrier then. Okay, so the overall energy I got is the Ace of Wands, meaning that he had the intention to go, but the King of Wands said he did have the intention to go, and the Ace of Wands says that he was planning on going, but then it did not fall through with the Ace of Pentacles here being in reverse. So I don't think that he went, and I think that he's afraid to admit that he didn't go because I have the Five of Swords, which means that he's reluctant to actually lie. So, it's like, I think that he doesn't want to lie to you. So I think that if anything, he's probably going to avoid it. In the traditional Five of Swords, we have two people walking away from another individual. So it's like he's trying to avoid telling you any sorts of truth with this. And then the Eight of Pentacles says that he's trying to keep himself busy, trying to avoid that question. Or either it could represent the fact that, it pretty much represents the fact that he's trying to find other things to do to keep himself busy and to direct his attention away from the fact that he didn't get a chance to go to the doctor. All right, but it looks like he made plans. And then look here, we even got the Emperor card here with October 31st, again, marked on the calendar, but it doesn't look like it came through. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Action not taken. All right, so Hilda. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he went. I think he had intention, but it just didn't go. Okay, hey Bella's World. Welcome to the live stream. We're just doing pendulum answers, and I think in the last you can hear fine. I think in the last 15-20 minutes we'll just do spirit box session. Okay, is S Cancer? Okay, is S the Cancer?
The spirit box said Bella.
What'd you say, Kitty?
The spirit box said Bella, remember in the beginning?
It sure did.
Because
it sure
we
did,
were
Bella.
on Stella's question. It said Bella.
Yeah. Bella. Okay, so at the beginning, way before you got here, at 7:00, it said Bella, and we asked if anybody was named Bella, but at the time I thought it meant Stella. So yeah, Bella, the spirit box it definitely said your name, your screen name. It said Bella. I forgot all about that. So if you have any questions, Bella, you can go ahead and ask the pendulum or ask us, the tarot cards. Probably your dad. You think it was your dad? Let's see. It might have been your dad.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize your dad was in spirit.
Huh?
All right, Austin, the big love question.
Okay, so is S a
I'm
Cancer?
glad it's not a D.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer.
One you're destined to be with. So let's see. Woo! Austin's gonna get some.
Wow, and I got 4 of Wands for you, Austin.
Oh,
That's good. If you say you're destined to be with somebody, that's like you guys are gonna start building a foundation. Hold on, let me pull some more cards. What is this? Then the Strength card. Okay, hold on. Is S destined to be with? Wow, 10 of Swords reverse. Awesome. Hold on. Austin know what this means. Hold on. Okay, I really don't feel like I have to actually do a pendulum answer for this because I feel like it kind of answers itself a little bit. But the overall energy that I got pretty much is the 4 of Swords here. All right, I'm sorry, 4 of Wands. I'm sorry. So 4 of Wands means that you guys could literally be like celebrating some newfound, just some newfound foundation, or just celebrating the fact that you guys are going to start building from this point on, building something very strong because we have the Strength card. And you see how she's running, you know, that's like saying you're never too old or it's never too late. It may seem like it's too late. You may start to feel like you want to give up. But this lady, she has white hair, she has wrinkles on her face, and she's running like she's 28 years old, you know, up and down mountain trails and tracks. It's like saying that this connection has a lot of potential, okay? Especially with that 4 of Wands, marriage, you know, potential marriage or just being stable within each other. And then on top of that, I can sense that because we have the 10 of Swords being in reverse, this is like no more painful endings. It's like the ending. I'm sorry, I can't even get in the daggum focus in the focus lens. But anyway, it's like saying that there's a lot to offer with this 10 of Swords being in reverse. Wounds are going to be healed. Past traumas are going to be healed. You will still have the scars from it, but this person has a gentle touch for you, okay? Also, with the 7 of Swords being in reverse, thank goodness it came out in reverse because this person is all about honesty. And I think that this person is also not going to be taking from you, but they're going to be the person to kind of give you truth, okay? It's like also sometimes it can mean that this person may be the type of person that's very apologetic. They know when they do wrong and they're not afraid to admit it because swords, when you take the S away from swords, it becomes words. So they're good with their words and they want to use it to kind of heal any past trauma, past injuries with the 10 of Swords reverse. So definitely you're dealing with the person. Once they make a move, they go through with it with the Emperor card here. I think that this is a relationship that has a lot of potential in it. So Kitty, go ahead and add something to that. Go ahead and add something to that.
all right.
We just connected. Okay.
You see what she's holding? That big cup of love. But this is the seductress. So she's seducing
Get it,
you.
Austin.
She might get a little bit tipsy, drink some wine.
Ooh.
She's seducing you. But this reminds me of the Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer energy. And of course, Cancers are seductive by nature. But it says to follow. You already know the answer. You know, you got the seer. So just trust your intuition and allow that to guide you. In your heart of hearts, you already know. But here's that masculine energy. I told you you're going to get some. This is the dragon energy. And
Ooh.
it too says strength and wisdom. So make wise decisions because be careful where you poke her. I'm just saying. You might also work with her. But it could be, it's like the magical unicorn head here. But so you're making some magic with her, you know. There's potential for family, and we have the butterfly falling upon family, so there could be some changes going on in that direction with this girl. Acorns, I don't know. Acorns are good. Your money looks good. Now look at on the love falls the apple. So she is a temptress. Are you going to bite the apple? What's going on? So that's, you know, that's like favoritism, teacher's favorite, gift. She's smart, but yeah, so be smart in love, but it is to me like Adam and Eve and biting the apple. That's what I have for you, Austin. Go get some.
Oh, Kitty.
Just like Judy
Kitty,
was saying, there's a lot of endurance here.
Kitty, we answered your question. You have to rewind it.
Yeah,
we
he
answered
didn't
your
go. He did not go to the doctor, Ilda. Did your dad have any messages for me? No.
Yeah.
I didn't keep the box on long enough. It was really more of a distraction when we were doing like Pendulum and the cards. But I'll ask fellas. You met her in an astrology server on Discord. Oh, sweet. Because wasn't that coming up earlier for you that you might actually find love on your new channel? You're gonna be you're gonna be singing those sad love songs. Remember the grief card came up where I was telling you like don't let this new channel bring you down, but all the rest. I bet you're gonna be playing love songs or something, dealing with emotions, tugging on those heartstrings. Player.
Getting it in, Austin getting it in. Do you want to, Bella? Do you want to turn on the spirit box and see if your dad would like to say something? Because he said Bella before you were even here. Maybe if that was your dad, I'm not sure if it was.
Right.
I just asked him.
She said possibly a stepmom.
Okay, she said possibly a stepmom.
And what came out?
Oh, I was asking, was that Bella's father? And I have the King of Wands that came out. So I don't know if what her father's sign was, but any type of king I associated with, fatherly energy, husband type energy. So it could be possibly, if you want to listen to the spirit box to see, he was Capricorn, so that's earth energy.
I'll do a private session. I'm going to do two because I want to do one for you, Judy. I want to try to connect with your mom, and then I will do a private. I'll send you your video, fellas.
You said he's been in your dreams lately.
See, I bet you it was your dad.
I bet you too. I bet you.
That's a sweet. And is it a little bittersweet when you dream of your daddy? It's like you just, because the dreams can be so real sometimes.
So real. Mm-hmm.
You miss me so much. Oh.
Yeah, I totally understand you, Bella. I completely understand that feeling, and I've gotten to the point now where it doesn't hurt as bad when I dream about my mother, but I actually gotten to the point to where I really enjoy dreaming about her when she comes to me in my dreams. I really enjoy it now because it gives me a chance to see her face again. Like I'm pretty good at astral projecting, so when I see her, if you don't know what astral projecting is, sometimes it's like lucid dreaming or feeling like you come out of your body and you can see around the room without actually physically being all around the room. But so I can lucid dream pretty good. So it just means that I have a really good detailed dreams. Like I can see a lot of things. You know how some people when they dream, they don't really see a lot of fine details, like a person's facial features. They may not see every single detail on their face like they remember it, but in my dreams, when she comes, I can see every detail, and I stare her in the face every time because the only way I get to see her face now is in photographs. So, and it's crazy because she actually has aged in my dreams, but she's aged very beautifully. She looks a lot healthier than what she was when she was alive. So I feel like that is how she wants to present herself to me. But I recognize her definitely. She feels like she's aged about, maybe about 8 years or so. But I guess that makes sense because she passed in 2012. So you said my dad never talks in my dreams.
When I dream of people who passed,
Mhm.
When I dream of the dead, they all have aged too.
Mhm.
Like, and it's
Mhm.
the weirdest thing because I would never recognize them.
Mm. Mm. I don't know what that's about. I would think that spirits don't need to age, but I guess because it's the way my 3D brain thinks. Like I associate people like who are in the earthly realm, they age. So I guess that's the way that she just wants to connect with me or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not certain about that part. And what'd you say, Bella? You said my dad never
He
talks
never
in my
talks
dreams.
in dreams.
He just smiles, and I've been doing a lot of meditating, trying to connect with my higher self, and that's probably what's bringing it about. They say when you meditate often, you kind of raise your vibration, and those who are on the 5D, 5-dimensional 3D, or we're on 3D, but those who are on the 5D and the 4D, it's easier to communicate with those. So
In my dreams, I never really talk. It's all telepathic. There's never lips are not moving, but there's a lot of information exchange, but it's never really like conversation. It's a whole different way of communicating.
yes.
It's weird.
Ilda said, I sent you both donations, Judy and Kitty. Well, thank you so much. We weren't asking for any, but that was a kind gesture of you. You're always a sweetheart, Ilda. Thank you so much. Okay, so
Always.
do you
Thank
want
you
us
for our treat.
to
You want us to do tricks for you now, Ilda?
what do you want us to do, Ilda? You posted a second question? Well, I saw your first question, which was, did your dad go? You had a second question. But we answered the first question. We said he didn't go to the doctor. So you go ahead and repost that second question if you want to.
Yeah.
And I'm just skipping around. I'm just clicking on what I see. I was looking at Bella. She said, I can just feel his love, and that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Austin. What's it about? What are we
about this doctor?
What is this
His
topic?
love. His love life.
Okay, do you want to use the spirit box to see if Bella's father, or maybe if somebody wants to come through for Bella, and we'll give it 10 minutes of just play time. So for me it's 8:15. We'll give it until 8:20 or 8:25. We'll give it to until 8:20, okay? Is that okay, Kitty?
Okay. Yes.
We'll give it till 8:20. Just 5 minutes of spirit box session for Bella. So we're going to ask if anyone has a message for Bella. We're going to ask the spirit box, is Bella's father here, or if anyone has a message for Bella. But we're going to give Bella 10 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes.
It shouldn't take too long here.
Okay.
There.
Now I can't hear it at all. Are there any spirit messages for Bella? Did you hear hello?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard someone say hello.
Music?
I
That could
heard
just
music
be-
too.
Yeah.
Someone said music.
Nine. James. Wait. Is you?
Can Judy's mom come through? Can Spirit bring forth a message for Judy?
Yeah.
Mike.
My mom gave me that.
Mine.
It's so cute
It was
too.
for my first car. Yeah, it was for my first car. She gave that to me. And this is perfume that I got her, DKNY. She loved it. It was her favorite.
And some. No. That. Be. Eating.
Say eating. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean. The.
Could you help Ms. Wheat's mom? Could you help Judy's mom get a message across?
Try to. What's. Hey. Elsa.
Oh, I just heard it say Elsa. Did you hear that?
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
It said Elsa again.
Yes. Farm. Definitely. Sure. AI. Gun. When. Or.
I did hear Ola.
You know. See it. Very. And.
Spirit, can you please help Judy's mom get a message?
So. What's. Regular.
Right here.
So.
Oh. When she said right here, I feel like some hairs on my arm.
This.
I'm standing right next to my altar though,
Will you? Eight.
and the candle is still lit.
Take.
Spirit, can you help get a message to anyone in the chat?
Oh. Mark. Stay. 2-8. Come out. Yeah. Hotel. It's the. By the way. I get back. You know, I'm so. You see.
Hello?
Really. Fact. No.
I feel like I heard my name. I heard Judy really fast. And it sounded like a male's voice.
Looks on left project vision. You know,
Something on the left with vision.
is
Spirit, can you say your name?
and that's get things out.
Oh, wait a minute. I just heard Lorraine. I just heard Lorraine.
Bridget. Is there a Bridget?
There is a Bridget in here.
Let's go. Billy. David. And they
Could have been Nate.
that's a not hack through was know what that self they start sense after they small
Yeah, spark up your candles, you guys.
and then
Said roll call.
I think just
Light your candles, you guys.
with
Bridget again.
There's a Bridget in here. Bridget, do you have a message from somebody?
but just truck with
Spirit, what's the most important message that we need to hear tonight?
learn from and
Said something learned from
many
Nani.
Oh, so Bridget has a twin sister. Bridget has a twin sister trying to contact her.
and
She said your name twice, Bridget.
Yeah, she said it a few times.
there and he's right. We're driving for the
Is this Bridget's sister?
right. A rep. So and that they were
Y'all talking about light it up, spark it up. Sounds like y'all smoking weed.
just and to do
Well, I thank all the spirits that did come through. Thanks so much.
Thank you, spirits, you all came through.
But if there is a message for someone in this chat,
clear
now's your chance.
access. Can't and
All students say weed and tarot.
great. And there's
welcome,
Hang out.
Olga.
Something hang out.
One and what? I'm sure people ever from then starting son is that since that'll
Spirit, if you could say your name or the person that you're trying to contact.
way them a actually
Welcome, Comfort Cottage. If you have anyone that you want to connect with on the other side, it's okay to ask the question and type it in.
Yes.
Think about your person if you want to.
We've
We've been getting a lot of names being called tonight.
Actually, I want
I just heard the word angel, and I heard the word sleep.
yeah, but
Spirit, did Ilsa's dad go to the doctor?
Jim, huh?
There was a laugh and then a gym.
That they are leader government national for like 30 this month more of homeless head.
I heard the word homeless.
I heard the name Chris, but that could be for me. Christopher, are you here?
That's what happened. That's what happened. Where model people. That's it. Shut.
Then I heard that's it.
I
Mhm.
kid. Unwrap. Please.
Heard please.
Depend.
I heard please.
Me too.
I and that. Scenario.
Okay.
Over island. You should. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna end this session.
I heard
Thank
the
you,
name
Spirit.
Becca. It's crazy. I heard the name Becca at the very
Did you
last.
hear
Becca. I heard the name Becca at the last.
the last second?
Mhm. It says crowded channel. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're going to stay on for another 15 minutes answering more pendulum questions. If anybody has any more pendulum questions or questions that we can answer with tarot. Ten to 15 more minutes.
Sure thing. Can you believe Crockett slept through that? Knocked out.
The thing was loud
Hey,
too.
Rena,
What's up, girl?
how you doing? Did you just change your picture again? So many spirits trying to get through at the same time. I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
I've
was.
been trying to connect with Judy's mom and was really hoping to get a message across to her tonight. But
Okay,
go
so
ahead and ask your questions.
you guys post your question. If you have a question that could be answered with the pendulum, or if you have a question that could be answered with the tarot, either one, I'm cool with it. Or you can ask questions that could be answered with both. You're welcome, Bella.
What are you cooking? I'm hungry.
Me
It's not
too.
new.
Me too. Ilda, what did you make today? Because I'm hungry. I need some ideas. Happy Halloween.
Yes, tricks or treats. And what you cooking? I'm hungry. Well,
I don't even
Raina
know
does keto, but if she's
pozole.
cooking for the family, what are
Cooking some pozole. I never
pozole?
heard of it. Oh, it says, okay, so Bridget has a question. How close is the sister to you? Okay. So I'm going to be looking for images within my cards. How close is the sister to you? Is she like standing next to you? Is that what you mean? I'm guessing that's what it is. Okay. How close is your sister to you? Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Bridget and connecting with the sister of Bridget. How close is Bridget's sister to her? How close? Okay. How close? Okay, so the Tower card here kind of says, that's the overall energy on the back of my deck. The Tower card here says that for whenever there's things that go haywire in your life or for shocking events, that is when she's the closest to you to give you comfort. And all three of these pictures that I have under my hands, I have fairies, birds, and even gnomes, but they're all helping. Okay, here we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords represents feeling trapped or not being able to move or being overwhelmed in your work to where you feel like you just can't get anything done. But you notice is like there's fairies or I don't know, those are butterflies. I guess they're fairies. There's fairies all around during these times of high stress. So basically it's just saying that she's around during times of high stress. It's also saying that she's around during new adventures or things that you might feel uncertain of, because remember, our overall energy is the Tower card. So if you are going through high stress or shocking or different or life-changing events where something you've never done and you're a bit nervous about it, that is when she's around and she's very close. And you may see symbology of her in like or synchronicities, symbology of her within certain synchronicities that may happen when you're like around. Like you might run into somebody who's wearing the same perfume as she wore, or run into someone who used to play at the same park or things of that nature. But the Fool right here is definitely embarking on something new. But if you can see, there's animals all around her, and to me the animals kind of represent like your sister. So it could be a symbology of like, hey, that was my sister's favorite animal or something like that. Another thing I'm getting is with the King of Pentacles here, we have two gnomes at the bottom who are helping plant new seeds here, okay? So, I'm sorry, not King, Knight of Pentacles. So she's there to help you stay motivated through really hard situations. She is most close to you whenever you are going through something that could be potentially life-changing, okay? Basically, that's what I'm saying. So she's not with you during times of just random stuff, but I think that she is the closest to you whenever you're doing something that's potentially life-changing. I don't necessarily have anything that says that she's close to you as of this moment right now, absolutely right there, because sometimes it's like spirit can be all around us. That's another way of putting it, especially with the Fool card, as the animals are literally all around the lady here. So there's not one particular place that she can be at any given time. It's like we're everywhere because she is pure energy. Okay, so Kitty, you want to add anything to that?
Yes. I have water the water element here. So when your emotions are at their peak, she
Mhm.
surrounds herself by you. She's there when you're emotional. And then I have the green man. The forces of nature favor you, so you may connect with her when you're like, I don't know, out in nature, taking a walk, something along those lines. And then I have the key. So it says that locked doors can now be opened. So I think that she's guiding you and some opening some things up for you in your life. I have the anchor that fell upon the travel. So she's with you when you're traveling, when you're driving, security, you know, with the anchor, but she's with you in spirit because the pentagram fell upon the self. So she is always with you in spirit. When times get really rough at work, she's with you. And again, it being the mermaid, it's like high stress. When there's a lot of emotions, she also, this is the book, so she helps you with your work, like giving you those key answers, you know, but she's helping you open up some things in your life. She sees you, she views you through friendships. She's there with your, you know, she's guiding your, she's watching you as you go through life. And she even watches you jump down that rabbit hole of love. So she's always with you, always with you in spirit, and all of these substantial things, you know. um she's also saying that like books are knowledge, so read, you know, read. And because we do have the glasses where she's seeing and viewing everything, but with the book of knowledge, you know, like get into sacred text, or pick up a book that reminds you of your sister. She's very close with you, always with you in spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly basically what I picked up as well. Um, so it says, I'm doing a training when you need her. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jita. Absolutely, you can get yourself a reading. We're mostly doing pendulum readings, but it's coming close to the end. I guess it's coming close to the end of the show, so you can go ahead and ask your question. We're just picking a random. Oh, okay. So JJ, I didn't. I'm sorry. I should have done JJ first, but I went to Gita. But that's okay. Oh well, Gita's first. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on again. I don't know why I don't have it on. So we'll go ahead and do Gita. Gita, go ahead and ask your question. Ask your question,
Mine
Gita.
are always sitting on top of my head and I can never find them. I have like 3 pairs of glasses right on top of my head. Like, where are my glasses?
Okay, go ahead, Gita, and ask your question. I know that sometimes my line is probably kind of bad. Hey, JJ, welcome to the stream, or welcome back. You can have a pendulum reading,
JJ
absolutely.
wants a pendulum.
We're going to do Gita, and then we're going to do JJ, and okay. Oops. Okay, so your question, will Aquarius communicate with me in the near future? Okay, so I'm going to do tarot first, and then I will do the pendulum to see if they will actually communicate with you, okay? All right, connecting with the spirit team of Gita. Will Aquarius, whose first initial is R, will they communicate with Gita in the near future? Will there be communication with Gita in the near future? And what might be discussed? I'm going to ask my pendulum around when. Okay, because it looks as if by the tarot cards that I have a high possibility so that this person will communicate. Let's see if is it going to be in the near future. Will Aquarius communicate with Buddha in the near future. Gita, I'm seeing that my pendulum is swinging towards January. Okay. And I also wanted to point out something. I have runes right here. Let me put my pendulum down. I have runes going across. Runes are also like a divinatory tool as well. They're kind of like charms, but they have little meanings on them. And the rune that it was pointing to was January. I'm sorry, and the month that it pointed to was January. So January could be a significant time. And the rune now these, it's called now these, was also in the line of sight for my pendulum. Now this means that there's something that needs to take place or there's something that is missing. It means it's basically about being in need of something. Okay, so let me go to my tarot because I wanted to talk about that. Why now this was an important rune. Oh, it was this way. I remember. Okay, so yeah, King of Pentacles here. That is pretty much the overall energy for you. So that to me is saying yes, that this person is going to communicate with you because I literally see three people communicating. And I feel like when you guys communicate, it's like either someone's going to be inviting someone somewhere or there's going to be like some sort of group event because I'm going off of literally what's in the photo. It looks like they're being invited to a neighbor's house or there's going to be some sort of communication around other people as well. It's not necessarily going to be like just over the phone meeting. Okay. I'm getting also some more group energy here with the 10 of Cups here. So there's definitely like, it could be meaning like family bliss, during a time of being just family bliss or being around a family or something like that. Or maybe like reuniting or in some sort, it could be during a wedding as well, because it looks like they're getting married. But for the most part, I do see that there's going to be a lot of bliss and happiness surrounding you whenever you communicate with this person. Okay, now I've got Three of Pentacles here. I got the Three of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that this person is trying to share a creative vision with you when they talk to you. I don't really sense any bad card. I don't really have a lot of bad cards. So I'm not really thinking that this person is like having a really hard time communicating with you. I don't sense any negative energy when it comes to you, but I do have the Three of Pentacles, meaning this person has some sort of vision that they want to express, and they kind of want to see what you think about their vision as well. It's like they're painting a picture, they're constructing something new for themselves. All right, because they've been in a time of need for far too long. I have the Five of Pentacles there. All right, so that's what brings me back to my rune now these. So obviously with the rune now these, I think that they're coming up with some sort of plan. They're creating some sort of plan to provide emotional happiness between you and your person, basically. So I think that your person definitely has plans on including you in just being in the connection with them. I think that this person is going to reach out to you. Like I said, January is an important time, but right now they are in the state of need. They may have some money issues. It may be financial issues, but they have a plan to correct that. And I think if they talk to you, if they discuss anything to you, that they are going to be discussing their plan, or you just small talk is basically what I'm getting here. Seven of Pentacles here just says that you need to continue holding on because or don't give up on this person, because I feel like the relationship and the connection has a lot more to offer. All right. So don't pull out too soon. Jita. Thank you. Kitty. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I have January as well. What I have is Capricorn season here with this devil energy. So, that falls right into place. What I have is, yes, they will, but they're real slick in their movements, but you will be talking to them again soon. But in the near future, it's not going to be in a few days. It does look like it's going to be during that Capricorn season of January, like Judy was saying. You may be spending some time with family. You may even get a message. A message may come through to you either from their family member or one of your family members. They may be the driving force here. I have that you need to kind of focus on work right now. We have this lady and writing, okay? Like she's sitting down at a desk and she's writing, and the book fell upon that. So, you know, there's power in your words. So journal so that you can just see the pattern of behavior, okay? Your finances are going to improve. And we have, you may be dreaming of a friend, but you're going to have a lot of luck when it comes to friends. And what do we have? This love, we got a bat. Bats are gross. Maybe this just means like batshit crazy in love, you know. It's fallen upon the love, but we also have the key. So I would say that, you know, you have the answers to love, and he may be holding the key to your heart, and vice versa. So that's what I have. Just you'll be able to he's going to come back around, but he's kind of maneuvering. He's going to be slow with this because it says, you know, a sly and subtle approach is needed. So, and then it says your abilities will be enhanced. So that's kind of like a manipulation, you know. So yes, you will be back in communication shortly, just not in the right now, but not in the next couple of days or week even.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
All right. So the next person was JJ. All right. And because JJ came in, it says, will I ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary romantically? I'm going to do the pendulum first to say yes or no, and then we're going to pull I'm going to pull tarot to give some details behind the reason for the yes or no. Will JJ ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary? Will JJ ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary? Okay, so I'm getting more so the keyword being possibly here. And it's kind of in between possibly and no. Okay, but I'm going to look at the tarot to see what happens. But I think it may depend on how you go about, how you play your cards, depending on. Let's just find out with the dang cards. Okay. Will JJ ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary? Will JJ ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary? JJ ever be in a long-term relationship with Gary? Oh. Okay. Okay, so I do have the Lovers, and I also have the Five of Swords. So this is still kind of confusing energy to me a little bit, but I'm going to do the best I can. So I definitely see that you guys will be able to lean on each other through very, very difficult times. But right now, there may be some sort of a separation, or maybe you could be going through some sort of a really debilitating hurt or separation between the two of you. So it's like I see you coming together and then having a really big issue and having something that you might need to work through, a very major obstacle, or someone really feeling like they got away. All right. So it's like either you are together, you're going to be either together, and then it's like something's going to happen to where one of you gets away. All right. And then I think that eventually the relationship is going to get back together. But the Queen of Wands and the Strength card says that you need to kind of make sure that you're using the right movements here to kind of ease this person back in, because the Strength card sort of, to me, represents wanting to persuade this person to be back in. It's like making the right moves. Queen of Wands is a person that can be bitchy sometimes. You know, they can be a little bit bitchy. They can be a little bit extra. They could be a little bit overly dramatic. So the Strength card just says you might need to gain control of the way that you act when you're in your emotions, when you're in your feelings, because this is what can make this person run away. All right. Sometimes we kind of let our emotions, we just go hot headed sometimes. So if you're dealing with like those type of emotions that make it to where you just blurt out exactly what you're feeling without having any filter, just make sure the strength card just says, just make sure that you kind of control that. Okay. The chariot card also says, depending on when I'm looking at the chariot card, depending on how far and how hard you're willing to go for this person is determining the outcome. And I feel like this connection is going to need a lot of basically it's going to need a lot. Okay, but eventually I do see that with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like you're going to find a way back in the traditional Five of Pentacles. We have a person who's waiting outside of the church. The church doors are open, all they have to do is walk through. Okay, so with this being in reverse, it's just like saying you get a chance to walk through those doors. All right, but it just depends on how much passion, how much drive, and how much energy and effort you put into it. Okay, with the Chariot card here. So I hope that that made sense for you. Like I said, my pendulum said it's a possibility, but it's literally a possibility. It's up in the air, honestly, and that makes sense because energies are always changing. Oh, Kitty, you go ahead.
Right. You got a meddler in your midst. Okay, so there's a wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. This card says, beware of who you trust. So don't let everyone into your relationship. However, you do have a good friend here that is going to stand up for you. All right, they're going to speak the truth. It says a close friend acts on your behalf. So somebody's going to speak the truth to your person or something, because then I have the Ace of Cups. Okay, this or chalice, whatever, the chalice, the gigantic cup of love, and it's rejuvenation and fulfillment. So I do see that there's potential for a relationship here, could go long term, but be careful of your circle. And the last card I have for you is to let your intentions be known, whether you sing it in a song or you write a love letter, a poem. Just let your person know that you want a long-term relationship. Don't let everyone else know, because they might come in and be meddling in your business, and they might be speaking to your person, trying to take them, trying to get in. There's just somebody that you can't trust in your circle.
What's that song? Hide your kids.
But you
hide
have to
your
let
wife.
them know what your intentions
I'm
are.
sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
okay.
I was singing that song. Do you remember that song where he was like, hide your kids, hide your wife? You don't remember that? Oh, they made a meme about it a long time ago. I
Yes.
can't remember. Okay, so what I'm about to do for JJ really quick, we're going to see possibly when is the significant month that you guys
Joel
can have a
Osteen.
connection. Okay, let me just go ahead and find out when could this connection potentially get stronger between you and your person, JJ? When can this connection potentially get stronger? Wow, I'm actually really getting something like around July. July. And you know something, it's ironic that it's pointing to the 4th as well. Like July 4th, maybe possibly this could mean something significant around the holidays. That's a long time for you, but I don't know if you consider that soon. No, I don't think it'll be before 2020 is over with. I'm getting literally July. It's probably going to be most likely in 2021. And I'm thinking that the holidays, when people come together anyway, July 4th may be a significant day with the connection between you and your person, JJ. Thank you for asking your question. And let's see. We're gonna do what? How many more do you want to do, Kitty? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm whatever you're up for.
Okay. We're gonna do let's see. We're gonna do about 5 more readings. Okay, so starting with, who is this? Starting with Stephanie. Okay, so after we do Stephanie, we'll have 4 more left to go, okay? All right. Okay. So Stephanie wants to know, will her friend M find a job before 2020 ends? Okay, so let's see. Will the friend M find a job before 2020 ends? Damn. I feel like it went directly to no. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, it went directly to no. Just we'll see. Hold on. We'll see. Okay. Will friend M find a job before 2020 ends? Let's see. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, I think that if you're not going to find your friend M is not going to find a job before 2020 ends, but I feel like because we have a card that represents transition, which this card is the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords says that basically right now, you see how all this dark, gray, gloomy, messy, nasty conditions that are behind the girl, but do you see what she's trying to come into? This green, bright, very happy, yellow, bright, sunshiny day. So this means that she is going to be on her way to a brighter, sunshinier day. And not only that, then we have the King of Pentacles here. So this literally says that probably right after the end of the year, at the end of the year, towards the beginning of 2020, she is going to come across someone who may give her the information that she needs, or like I just literally see a boss with the King of Pentacles, a boss coming in with an offer, okay? Because we have the King of Pentacles. So literally, I feel like that's a boss, okay? So this means that she's going to have to hone up on her skills because we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a person that has a lot of intention, a lot of creativity to give. If she has any creative skills or if she has any skills that whatever she does for her job, she might need to brush up on those, be continuously brushing up on those, getting practice. Don't lose focus of the type of job that she wants. And that's pretty much what that card is saying. Okay, the Nine of Wands says there's still a blockage here. There still might be a potential blockage because we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is like, she's going to feel really tired, but there's still more to do. She has more to give, okay? And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's going to be somebody in her circle that during this time of her being tired and feeling like she is always blocked at any and every road that she takes, she is going to be leaning on someone because the Queen of Pentacles is a person that makes sure, oh, honey, do you have everything you need? Is there anything I can get you? Can I get you this? Can I get you that? That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. It's like a provider, okay? So there's going to be someone that your friend is going to have to lean on during those times of feeling tired, feeling defeated, feeling like they're hitting a brick wall, because this brick wall is going to soon break. And that's another thing I was thinking about. I was trying to hold up 3 of Swords, okay? So she may even go through a time where she has bad news after bad news with the 3 of Swords, but just continue to hang on because, like I said, 6 of Swords represents transitioning from rocky waters to a lot smoother waters, a lot greener pastures, okay? So just wait it out because the King of Pentacles is coming for your friend M, okay? So go ahead, Kitty. You got something.
Right. Well, the first card out is the Hourglass. So time is of the essence, but the time is running out. So
Yeah.
I don't believe it's going to be by the end of the year. But there is the next card is a new relationship blossoms, and this woman is holding a rose, and like The Bachelor, they hand you the rose, you're safe. So yeah, I see that there will be but time, 2020 is almost over, so I don't think it's going to come in time by the end of the year, but like Judy was saying, right after, and then it's like your secret's safe with me. So this could be just something that they're not going to want to shout to to the world. Maybe they don't feel so good about not having a job. Maybe they don't want to, even though they get a job, they want to make sure that they can hold on to it, so they're not like gonna, they're trustworthy, and they're just not gonna want to tell it, so they'll keep it a bit of a secret for a minute. And that's what I have for you, darling.
All
So
right.
not by the end of the year.
Yeah, so not this year, but probably by next year. Okay, we're gonna do how many did I say? What, 3 more? We're gonna do 3 more readings. And where are the freaking pumpkins? Girl, we ain't got no pumpkins. Well, actually I do, but I'm colored all over it. Yeah, I figured his self-esteem would be really low right now because I had the 3 of Swords. And if you looked at my 3 of Swords, the person was almost feeling defeated. And if him by your person feeling defeated like that, he can become his own worst enemy, and he could be what is blocking himself. So just make sure that he, rotisserie chicken, that sounds good. I'm sorry. Just make sure that he continues to, put forth, fill out applications, because eventually someone is going to contact him with news of, I'm sorry, honey, I can't think and read the comments at the same time. My mind goes all over the place, but somebody's going to be coming in with good news for him. Okay. Let's see. I thought I saw another question, but I guess I didn't. Okay. So Shafty, if you wanted a reading, you can go ahead and get a reading. Absolutely. We're doing pendulum readings and tarot card. Go ahead and post your question. Okay, I see it. When will I meet my future long-term partner? And is this new energy or past energy? Okay, let's see. Okay, when will Shafty meet her future long-term partner, love partner? I just got the numbers 2 and then 4. That's what I was thinking about, the numbers 2 and 4. Okay. I wonder if that could be saying, I know this may sound like a long time, but it sounds like it's saying the year, the year 20, how do you say that? The year 22? That'd be weird. 2022 or 2024. It could mean that that's also, because these are my numbers right here. It could mean that also that this relationship could be in between the year 2022 and 2024. So this could be like a kind of a long-term relationship. But I don't know, but you didn't really say soulmate. So a long-term relationship to me, 2 years is a long-term relationship to me. That's my thinking. So from 2022 to 2024 is what I'm thinking about. And let me go ahead and see, is this a person that has new energy, or do they working with past energy? Well, I'm not gonna. Okay. Is Shafty going to meet someone who is new or someone from the past? From the past. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So this is I definitely think that this is going to be probably something close to the next couple of years. We have the wheel card here. So this means I think this person is going to be definitely new. I think they're definitely going to be coming from a very hurtful relationship. And I also kind of feel like you might know this person, but I don't think you've ever dated this person. All right. Because the wheel to me represents a new cycle. All right. The Five of Swords to me means that someone got away. So I'm thinking this person may have been dumped or let go from a previous relationship. And now at the same time, around the same time that they were let go from a relationship or released from a relationship, that's when you came into the picture and you guys started a new cycle together. Okay. So it's going to be really close. Like, maybe it could be like a couple of months they were let go from one relationship, and then they started a new cycle with you here. Okay, now I'm picking up on Leo energy here with the Strength card. I'm feeling like your person could probably be a Leo. All right, and then the Ten of Wands. Like I said, this person may be carrying a lot of burdens from the previous relationship that they may need to set down before they can unlock the basically the key to getting the best out of the new relationship, which should be with you. Okay, so it's like you see how this lady is holding a lot of groceries in her hand. She's got her bag, she's got her keys, she's got her purse, she's got some receipt or something in her hand, and she's trying to unlock the door, and she can't even see the door very well. So this just means that there are a lot of things that this person needs to let go of in order to get you guys' relationship going. And I do see that these things are going to be let go of because now we have the Fool card. A Fool card is basically a person who kind of rides freely on this wheel of fate, things taking a turn for the upside. This person has dealt with their demons. They've dealt with their baggage. Their baggage is they have lightened the load, so to speak. Okay. And then look here, we have the Temperance card. So I think with this person letting go of their baggage in good timing, everything is going to come together with perfect timing, basically, because we have the Temperance card. I see you guys going on dates. I see you having wine. I see you having a lot of fun memories that you guys are going to make. And I see that you are very happy and excited to go through with it. And if I look at this person, she kind of looks like your picture. She looks like your picture, Shafty. So that's what I got for you. Kitty, go ahead.
All right. What I have is the Wizard. So use your skills to aid others. And how I'm going to take this is that you may need a little help in finding someone long term. So utilize all of the resources available, whether it's online dating, friends hooking up, go to every social event. Use your power. The next card I have is Serendipity. So this is definitely a new person, because it says, and it's coming in rather soon, it says bright new prospects are on the horizon. So you haven't met them yet and they're brand new to you. So new energy, and we have butterfly energy, so a lot of changes are going to happen here. And then we have the Talisman, and so you are destined to succeed. So this relationship could actually go the distance, and it'll be good. So look for, I don't know, the Wizard reminds me like of the Magician. So they could be any sign. But I'm not even going to try.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Shafty, for coming to the channel. I'm glad that resonated with you. And we got, let's see. Was there anybody else in the channel that had a question? I don't think there was. I guess we can go ahead and call it a night, I guess. Let me see. I don't see any more questions in the chat. Everybody's just conversating. Oh, Ilda, is that the candle that you're burning? I didn't get my candle. Oh,
what scent did you get?
Oh, Ilda got a candle from Boo Boo, and I didn't get my candle, but the Chicago. Oh, sorry, the male folks have been kind of acting crazy. So you're very welcome, Shafty. All right. So if no one else has any questions, I guess we're gonna call it a night. Because my little candle is blown out.
Well, thank you all for coming out.
Yeah. We had fun, guys.
My skull's about had it.
All right. We're done. All right, you guys have a great night. Happy Samhain. Happy Halloween. Everybody, don't get super freaked out. You said I'm going to drop it off to you, Judy. Well, thank you. Because I'm like, I keep on asking. I'm like, where's my candle? Where's my candle? You going to stop by my house and drop it off? Take a trip down, drop it off for me. Okay, so Thank you guys for all coming out. This was a lot of fun. Kitty, stick around for like 5 minutes after the stream. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Everybody have a wonderful night, and see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.